All right, Prime Speaker Vannifar. They finally banned Agent of Treachery, chat, so I don't have to tell people I'm not playing Agent of Treachery because it's stupid and sucks, because they banned it in Brawl. Yay, that card being banned. So we have a ton of just sweet things to pod up into with Vannifar. Most notably, Breaching Hippocampus was added to this format via Jumpstart Historic Horizons. So we can go from a 1-drop through Corridor Monitor, through Scout, through Breaching Hippocampus, all the way up to a 5 now, which is sweet in one turn. So if you untap with her in a 1-drop, you can go from 1 right to 5 in one shot, which is gas. Just lots of other good utility and sweet creatures at different spots of the curve. So let's go ahead and pop on into some matches with this one and see how it goes. Yeah, and like, we got 3 different meals from them, but they had a list of, like, almost 50 things to pick from that change every week. And, like, Christy and I are people who, like, want to cook at home, but also, like, we often, like, okay, well, what are we actually going to make? So, like, being able to, like, just have a list to pick from is kind of great. And having it portioned out automatically seems great. Super, super convenient. The old awkward. Wait, is this a draw? And the take forever to queue and then end the queue at a draw is such a weird bug. It's such a weird bug. I assume it's one that, other than annoying people, ultimately doesn't cause a lot of harm, so they don't get rid of it, but kind of obnoxious. It's hard to coordinate board games that take a long time for group people, yeah. Honestly, I've discovered one of my superpowers since playing a lot of Pokemon Unite is getting 5 adults to coordinate, you know, 2.5 hours to play a 5-stack together can be actually quite challenging. I'm glad we have a lot of people in the Hoaglandia Discord that are masters that are reasonable to play with. Makes it easier to get groups consistently. We might actually get it twice in a row. It's just kind of awkward. Is the Brawl queue dead? Has anybody been playing Brawl recently? Like, we did. I feel like we played Brawl somewhat recently. Oh, yeah, you know what? We did. Let me restart the client, because I didn't restart the client while we did the HelloFresh unboxing, so maybe it disconnected. Yeah, I bet we had the old Phantom client server disconnect, so it's not finding us matches. I generally prefer to play with people who are in Masters, yeah. While being in Masters doesn't necessarily mean you're excellent at the game, it means you've spent enough time microing enough to know your character reasonably, usually, even if we gotta help you with some of the positioning stuff. Yeah, Brawl being best of one should help Q times be kind of low too, I imagine. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we must have... That's actually the worst. The fact that your client can desync with the server for pairings and it doesn't tell you is so incredibly obnoxious. That's a huge bug that really should be a priority to get fixed. I'm gonna grab the land tier so that way we can guaranteed cast Prime Speaker on curve if they kill this. Like if they kill this and we go like land Kiora into Prime Speaker, that's pretty good for us. My lady. Scale of 1 to dead. Where's my lady at? Is a demon bolt to be bad for us? Yikes. Yeah, I should have played Glass Spinner out to start. Glass Spinner protects herself too, so they don't have like an anger or something like that here. I need to get rid of her to start. Of course, Brawl has a shorter queue. There's still blue-black control, but you can concede before the mulligans start. Mood. They kill her through Kiora. I'm going to be kind of sad here. Correct. The Kiora does not disrupt Prime Speaker sacrificing things. Kiora does disrupt untap triggers, is accurate. So we won't be able to like full chain. Wow, it was Demon Bolt. Only they're choosing, wow, they chose not to kill Prime Speaker. It's a bold choice. Storm and then pod to shuffle my Brainstorm chat. It's kind of cracked. Then we'll go ahead and Spark double here. Get a second Vannifar in play. chameleon. Do, 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 do. I assume we're done here at this point. Can we mimic Spark Doubled Vannifar to get a third one? I actually don't know the answer to that question. Is that how that works? I believe there's a Rex Sage in my deck. Is in fact a get Rex Saged. All around me are familiar faces, worn out spaces, worn out spaces. Do 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 do. God, there's some real Simic shit going on over here, chat. Some peak Simic gameplay. Insert Spider-Man meme here. We should probably just kill them with our giant snake, huh? Hank, we're playing with our food. I mean, they are snake food, shit. I was gonna bounce it with 3-meter. Why would I sacrifice the poor little 3/3? Yeah, they had the opportunity to kill Vannifar that game too, right? They instead killed my other stuff. Definitely should have killed the pod bomb. Respect the pod bomb, chat. Or she's going to birth something fierce. I think we take a free mulligan with all tap plans here. Although, crashing drawbridge into Kiora... No, I'm gonna keep. Crashing drawbridge Kiora pod bomb is like kinda nutso. Drawing our Hippocamp is actually kind of rough, because it means that we can't go up to a 5-drop right away. Couple of Metallic Mimic here. Hey, what's going on, Ivan? Okay, so they holding up removal here? It feels like they might be holding up removal, unfortunately. This thing tramples too. Does deck have a combo? No, not strictly. Yeah. Yeah, synergies are a good descriptor. We hit untapped land. We can Prime Speaker again next turn. So 21 months, Tongsby, welcome back. Appreciate it. Anje is pretty scary. They get her down this turn, our life total's low enough, they can just drain us out. Stop it. Bad opponent. What the actual fuck, chat? That ain't right. That ain't right. Oh, I'm dead exactly to the creature land. Man. Sick beat. One more point of life. If I If I would have blocked with the 2-1, we'd have survived there and we'd have gotten Thragtusk out next turn, right? And probably stabilized. I almost put the Reclamation Sage in front of their Trampler too to deny the blood token. That was a close game. Got by Dark Ritual. We keep drawing all of our untappers, shit. It's kind of a tilt. Most ritual effects are sorcery speed. That's not true. Most are instants. They just don't print ritual effects anymore. When they did, they were mostly all instants. Most red rituals are sorcery. That's not true. Desperate and Pyretic are both instants. Seething Song's an instant too, right? Look at our Brainstorm dork chat. So do I spark double? Or do I Hippocampus and go to a 5? I think I want to Hippocampus and go to a 5. Oh, I could Wolf, that's true. I kind of want to just, like, put a Cavalier of Gales into play, though. Or maybe a Cavalier of Thorns? Oh, Thorns is bad into their Conundrum, right? Yeah, the Wolf Eat Bolas might have been the line. This is a sweet new card for this archetype too. And you sacrifice it. It comes back as a 4/4. And now do we take the food line? It could be right to get like a Thassa here and blink the Cavalier. Nah, let's do the Wolf kill the Nicol Bolas. Ooh, that's true. We could also do Kolga, because Kolga would break their toys after, right? See that being reasonable. Our deck has a lot of choices every turn, yeah. It is kind of big brainy. Although we also have the ability to smash, so let's do that here. Looking at my untapped tracker really quick to figure out what we want. I have Kolga or Dream Eater at 6. I have Thragtusk or Cavalier of Thorns at 5. I think I just want to go get a Thragtusk. So that way I have a 3/3 in the event that they sweep the board. It does not double poke. Which is kind of confusing, I agree. Ugin was banned, God bless. Ugin, Field of the Dead, Agent of Treachery, all GTFO'd Brawl. Which were all excellent bannings. Hey look, we played the card that would leave us something after a sweeper.
Lots of techniques from artists.
Hey, Rojo, thanks for the 7 months. Welcome back. Appreciate the support. Well, so Kenrith and Golos, I actually think are fine cards to leave legal because of the deck strength matchmaking algorithm. Fires might be one that could go away or get rebalanced. I agree with that. Thanks for the Prime, Bearsy. Yeah, that's a good way to put it, SerpQ. I assume whatever their deck strength matchmaking algorithm is, it can't consider things inside of the decks, it just considers the commanders currently. Which isn't ideal, but it is what it is. Historic Brawl and Brawl in general on Arena are the only truly casual formats on this platform because of the deck strength matchmaking. I'm playing Brave Speaker out here. I have protection for her, but the fact that we drew Styxian Veil makes me wish I would have spelled Pierce to save this. Thanks for the follow, Baron Hub. So, for Brawl decks that I have played personally in the past, if you go to the front page of my YouTube channel and scroll down, there's playlists for all the games and formats that I play. So, like, there's Alchemy and Historic towards the top, but if you scroll down a bit, there's Historic Brawl stuff that we've played as well. I think the first thing we do here is get a second Vannifar. What's going on, Bandit? Thanks for the 44 months. Welcome back. This carry added might turn into a glass pull mimic next turn. Depending on what we draw. We need more creatures to make that profitable. Otherwise, we might just like go grab an Ura. That's kind of nice. Hey, thanks for the 2/3 of a year, Monkey. Welcome back.
The wild wasn't meant to be. The wilds are my shield.
Like to reclaim this. And then I would like a third Vannifar. We have many, many faces, chat. The many faces of Vannifar. It's Glotha's Growl control. Yeah, I think usually, which is gonna have a bad time against our pile of value stuff. Even if they had interaction there, right? Like we had Stake Skin and the Spell Pierce. This is fine. Hydroid Krasis generates card advantage if they have a way to kill our Prime Speaker the first time we play her. Howdy, Howling Mines. Nice. And with this draw, we'll probably not play Vannifar next turn. We'll play the Dryad, and we'll play this with the Dive Down up. Oh, that's some horse shit right there, chat. That's fucked up. Well, shoot. Stop taking my stuff! Alright, we have Prime Speaker with protection here, chat. They have a counter spell, probably. Vannifar is many things, chat. She is not, however, a merfolk. This is 8. Hey, thanks for taking the time to drop off that Prime. I'm glad you enjoyed the YouTube stuff, Eric. For what it's worth, if my live schedule doesn't usually line up for you, you can take a minute to drop that off even when I'm offline too. Appreciate the folks that watch on YouTube that take a second to do that. Does Prime Speaker speak for the Prime subscribers? She must. So this makes 2 mana now, right? Oh my god, make it stop! Chat, they keep... No, these are my cards, chat! They're mine! Give them back! Four, 5, 6. This could be 7. Yeah, Shifty boy could be our meal ticket here. Can't be blocked, can't be bounced. Let's take a pound down. They don't have a removal spell. We get to spark double the Shifty and give them the business next turn, hopefully. We need to put worse cards in our deck to play around Gonti. This is a big brain play. Why are all of our cards good against us, chat? Why are all of our cards good against us? Okay. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, dinosaur on a chair, run 'em down with Ceratops now. Oh, do 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 do. Please, please be dead. Please be dead. Why can you target Shifting Ceratops with a Spark Double? Because you're not targeting, you're choosing it to enter as a copy. Well, if they blocked with Sage, I could pay green to give Trample, so it only absorb 1 damage. Are they dead? Wait, what? Why didn't they block with Planecrafter? Alright, they're dead. They could have gone to 1 by blocking with Planecrafter. If the Prime Speaker speaks for my Prime sub, then I guess I must give it to it. I don't make the rules. That's true, New Guardian. That's true. You gotta support the person that speaks for you. Alright, I'm gonna run to the restroom really quick, but don't go anywhere. We've got plenty more Prime Speaker when I get back. BRB 1 second. Ooh, a Simic Mirror. Good morning, Sid. Yeah, this is super keepable, right? We've tapped this and then 2 accelerants. Love it. Snickle, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel this morning. Almost afternoon here in the cornfields. I think we Coldsteel Heart to start. It's less likely they interact with this than Marrow Leaf Pixie. Excuse me? It's a win condition. Now, before anybody asks, this activates at sorcery speed. This means that I cannot use it in response to Uro's sacrifice trigger. Before anybody asks, because they always ask, and the answer is no, that's not a legal play. Okay, so let's... I think your first order of business in this deck is like basically always get second Vannifar. Nicholson! Thanks for the 22 months, welcome back. Alright, this can't find Field of the Dead anymore, so that's good. Vorinclex here. We'll go sack Empath. Get Hippocampus. Hippocampus untap. Sack Hippocampus. Get a 5-drop. We grab Cavalier of Thorns here. It ramps us into Uro, and then we'll sack this. I don't really want to put any of these on top of my deck, right? I don't think. I guess putting Hippocampus back into my deck could be useful later, actually. Yes, let's do that. And then we'll grab Kolga, and Kolga will fight the Tachova. And then next turn when this attacks, it'll get to kill the Aether Flux Reservoir. Is Runeterra free-to-play friendly? Yes. Runeterra is probably the most free-to-play friendly card game you will touch. It's also the most consumer-friendly card game to put money into if you decide to spend as well. Like, no joke, you can buy basically any tiered deck in the game starting from nothing for like less than 30 bucks. And if you free-to-play, you probably hit your first reasonable deck in like a week to 2 weeks. I don't think they can gain 19 this turn. The question is, can they push Kolga off? Well, they get to tippity tap. They get to tippity tap my Titan Ape. Maybe? They're thinking about it. Holy crap, we just got Pact of Negated. It's fine. Anything you can do, I can do better. I can snake anything better than you. Do 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 do. No! My snack. This is what we get for singing, chat. This is what we get for singing. So this is that Snakes and Ladders game I've heard so much about. No, they finally banned Agent of Treachery, which is great. Nice. Nice. Oh my gosh! I can't use the abilities on this. I needed to untap this one. What a load of trash. Hunted. To be fair to me, in a reasonable digital card game, there would have been a visual difference on my card. Was there a visual difference on this card that I missed? Or did it just not have anything visually different about it, even though the abilities were shut off? Like, was the text box grayed out or something that I missed? Ooh, that's really good. Would you like to diddle my things? Diddle them now. Get ya diddlin'. Get ya diddlin'. Oh my gosh, we get to draw the Vizier in Balm. That's so good. Gosh, we are just like burying them in value. Hey, they need an upheaval here real bad. They don't have a way to bounce my board. They should be pretty dead here. Yeah, they need like a Rivers Rebuke here. The fact that it's the picture of the frog with the title Prime Speaker Vannifar is great. That was a nice draw. Send it back from whence it came, doo-dah, doo-dah. Send it back from whence it came, oh, the doo-dah day. So we copy Dream Eater, bounce another thing, attack. It's a good time. It's a good time. A grand time was had by all. Cold Black, thanks for the follow if you're still here. Sorry I missed that one. Bum 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 bum. We have asserted our thorough dominance as the superior Simic deck. Yeah, that's like the Singleton nature of Brawl, right? Like there's a lot of cards that normally wouldn't be playable, but you gotta fill 100 cards out. That's why I especially like the 1 and 2 color Brawl decks. I have to dig a little bit deeper. Sayao, thanks for the 39 months. I appreciate the over 3 years. Ooh, a dinosaur. I think we take our free mulligan on the play with only 2 lands. This is 3 lands technically, right? We have a scry as well. What's this thing do? An untapped land for 2 here. You play Kisis and Brawl. I have not. So next turn we can go Cobra, land, another accelerant. Or we can just rail their accelerant. I think sounds like a wonderful plan. I think I'm definitely off of Alchemy until we get balance changes for that format though, so we're probably gonna see a good bit of Brawl here on the channel for the next little bit. So we should get around to seeing a good range of things the next few weeks. I think this is back to being my current favorite format on Arena given the state of other things. Historic was like fine this morning, but playing against control decks constantly gets grinding after a while. Yeah, the black-white mid-range deck isn't very good. Oh, in Alchemy? Nah, I don't really plan to optimize that deck. Optimizing like known best decks isn't really what I enjoy Magic. Isn't really what I enjoy in Magic. All right, how do we build the value train from here, chat? It's just like second Prime Speaker to start, right? Never not second Prime Speaker to start. Second Prime Speaker is excellent. I deleted your message because I don't promote crypto bullshit in my chat sporadic, so please don't talk about that creator. Their crypto bullshit. It's fine on the draw rate. Like, this makes blue mana for us. We got the hasty drawbridge for this. I've unfollowed and bounced out of a lot of streams I used to follow because of people leaning into promoting cryptocurrency. Just, it's a line I'm not a fan of. Nailed it. Never didn't have it. Christy is poking at the HelloFresh stuff for lunch. I think she's working on 2 of them, though, so it's taking her a little bit longer than just doing one. Because she's doing the chicken one for her and one of the vegetable ones for me. So next turn's probably like land, drawbridge, incubation druid. Azada Yellow, thanks for the brand new Prime. There's a ton of great people you can send it to every month on Twitch. Thanks for sending your Bezo bucks this month. Hopefully things are mild for her, Seth. Sorry, that sucks. In case people need a reminder that we're not past the pandemic, the United States had almost 500,000 new positive COVID cases yesterday with the Omni variation that's extra contagious, so, you know. Yes, one day. 500,000 new positive cases in a single day. I think it was like 470,000 or something like that. Yes, that too. And that, for people that haven't been following COVID news in the United States, testing capacity is currently struggling to be enough, which means that the number of actual cases is almost assuredly higher than that when you account for people that haven't been able to get tested and people who are asymptomatic or minimum symptoms who haven't tried to get tested. Oh, my Spark Double's in my hand. I autopiloted into wanting to get a second Vannifar. My Spark Double's in my hand. All right, I guess we're going Hippocampus into a 5-drop then. I think we just Cavalier. Get some flying going. Ooh. Rex Sage actually sounds kind of good here too. Put Mimic and Ceratops on top. Chat, their slivers are scary. And now they make mana. Oh no. Oh no. Hey, no worries, Breadboxer. Oh fuck, I don't have a third green for this currently. This is on blue. Shoot. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, so we need to kill the Menace Sliver. I guess we spark double into this. And then we'll throw these back. Or actually, relatively close to lethal. This is kind of funny. I am not taking standard or alchemy submissions right now. There's probably a real chance I don't play standard again until rotation happens. Because I think with alchemy being around now, they probably don't, with alchemy being around now, they probably don't balance standard. These things is giving menace. That one. That one's the menace, chat. Only to throw the bridge under a sliver here. That's funny, Paula. Okay, that's 4 cards. But so long as they're not killing us this turn, we're in a pretty okay spot. I have a lot of value going. Titanate. This thing has first strike, so double blocking isn't very good. So... yeah, Ceratops blocks. We have 7 total mana. I think we just try and set up lethal for next turn, right? I think I'm gonna go ahead and crack them for 11. And then we'll Rec Sage the Cletus. And then we'll pod Rec Sage into a Vizier, getting another Cavalier. Then we're theoretically not dead on board. We're taking 7. Oh my god, I just misclicked. Oh, that's a tilt. Alright, let's try one more. That's sad. That was a really good close game until my fingers fucked up. Too many blue 4-minute things clicking back and forth between frames. Thanks for the follow, Yami. Welcome to the channel. Yes, fine. I'm gonna be a little greedy against a another blue-green deck, and I'm gonna plan to Tingled Florahedron as a spell this game. If we're going to brick on the land, we can at least evoke the Mulldrifter to try and hit. This is where the magic happens, ship. Wolf is hungry for some frog. And then, if they tap out or don't have a counterspell again, Vivien Reid will start drawing us lands, which should be nice. Okay.
You can't stop nature.
We can at least do that. I guess we do this and say go. Get wolf-shaped bus over here.
Balance comes.
Ups. All right. If they counterspell my Dream Eater, I'm gonna concede. All right. The game shall continue. And I really don't understand why your commander being taken control of doesn't give you the option to put it into the command zone. Like, I don't get it. It's such a weird, like, it's such a weird, like, why do, like, it goes anywhere else and you can put it into the command zone, but, like, it changed, like, I get that it's it's technically different than changing zones, but, like, it's such an actually technically different.
Back, just like before.
Like, I'd argue the spirit of the format, like, it should give you the option to. It just does not want to tap this fucking castle to leave our dive down out. It feels like in the spirit of the format, it should give you the option to come back to your hand when it changes zones. Or changes controllers. Well, I have a lot of ways to get rid of this, so I think them taking Vivien out makes a lot of sense. I'm kind of bored. I'm gonna play a different one. Our deck might be playing blue cards, but, like, at least it's not endless counter spells and take control of your shit. I explicitly don't put stuff like Mind Flayer in my deck because I think they're kind of against the spirit of the format. It's the same reason I didn't play Agent of Treachery when it was legal. I just don't think that experience is particularly fun, and I play this format for fun. There's no prizes for this format, so, like, play patterns like that I think are pretty toxic and uninteresting. Bye. Yeah, I mean, like, Mind Flayer's, like, marginally more interactable, but it's still pretty dry. You did not. In fact, if we finish this game, I'm gonna run up and check on her. She hasn't sent me any messages, but she didn't respond to my one from a few minutes ago either, so. Bartman, thanks for the 10 months. Welcome back. Yeah, mass manipulation. There's another one that goes on that list for sure. For sure. Yeah, it's looking like our historic open is gearing up to be our largest we've had since we added an entry fee. We're up to 44 players signed up, it looks like. We're still, you know, a week out. Traditionally speaking, a majority of people sign up the day before, so the fact that we're at 45 already, I think there's a chance we hit our player cap. We will still be capping at 256 players. You know, I'm gonna Mulldrifter here. Just take it a little slow so this doesn't get counterspelled or killed. Because like I have this Spell Pierce in hand, right? So like next turn I can go land Prime Speaker with Pierce up. Jim Davis will be joining me per usual, and then Brad Nelson will be our guest commentator for a couple of rounds in the middle, like we had Cedric for last time. Is Jim cemented as slot number 2? Yeah, I think he's the person I've enjoyed working with the most. Or more specifically, he like, his commentary style meshes well with me, I feel specifically. I don't think anybody we've had out has ever done an explicitly bad job, but Jim and I just bounce off of each other well. Hardened scales. Well, I might not get better value out of this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and fire it off, I think. Just like use my mana. We're really good at drawing our Spark Double. Christy just pinged me and said she needs about 10 more minutes to finish food, so we'll start Unite shortly after that, probably about 12:30. We'll play Brawl until then. So if we Cavalier here, and we hit untapped land, like so, we can Corridor Monitor this turn, which will let us go up to a 7. Let's put Mulldrifter back into our deck. We'll get Kolga to fight the Lotus Cobra. I also drew the tower. I was like, for a second, I was like, oh, we could turn this into Thassa Blink the Titan, but I actually can't because we also drew our Tower Scout. Just super awkward. Hey, Cynicalizer, thanks for sending Jeff Bezos money this way for an entire year. Welcome back. Appreciate it. What's going on, Squid? Welcome to a live one. Wrapping up Magic today, playing some Pod Mom in Brawl. Then we're going to play some Pokemon Unite for a little while. Got a Hooglandia 5-stack lined up. And then, we're gonna, I think we're gonna finish up Detroit Become Human today at the very end of the stream. We were close on that yesterday. Christy is almost done prepping the HelloFresh stuff. We showed off the box of things earlier that they all came in. I like that all of the packaging was recyclable. It's good to see. That was another concern I had. Can we just pass here? Luris, eh? And remember, this is Luris as a commander, not as a companion. So they can be playing things that cost more than 2. They probably just won't have a ton of them. Like that. Why are we so bad about drawing these specific singletons? Why, chat? Why? I think we're just leaving Krasis on D. Good chance Vannifar eats it again here. If you weren't here earlier when we did the HelloFresh unboxing, that's what the code in the corner is there for. They've got the link in chat. They're a meal delivery service in the US and Canada, I believe. You can get a pretty decent discount trying them out using the affiliate link there. All right, so we've got 6 mana. So we actually have 2 untaps here if we want them. Let's start by turning Krasis into something else. Let's do the egg. The scry doesn't matter, obviously. And then I think we just get second Vannifar, right? Is usually what we do. And then we'll sack the egg into Spark Double to get our second Vannifar. Then we'll Corridor Monitor. And then I think with Vorinclex in hand, we get Cavalier of Thorns here. Oh, if I would have gotten the Forest, we could have played Goose. Small mistake there. This comes back as a 4/4. Okay, well, I'm glad this one is outsized, the Massacre. See, chat, we were just omnipotent. We knew the meat hook was coming, so we didn't play the Goose out. Obvious big brain play. All right, who do I want to put back in my deck? Nothing? Let's pod the Cavalier of Gales then. So this scry doesn't matter, but we'll get a Surveil off of... Or do we get the... Yeah, let's get Kolga, actually. Because Kolga will kill this, and then he'll break these toys afterwards. Kolga's rude, he beats your friend down and then he breaks your stuff. Well, maybe it's his stuff. He's just a monkey, chap. I don't know, he don't know no better. Big monkey. Monkey around. He's a little bit of a bully ape, chat. A little bit of a bully ape. The old funky monkey. Check him out. So, you can recast Meathook with Luris, but X has to be 0. So Luris can play X spells, but the total CMC that you cast it for has to be 2 or less still. This is probably a play Prime Speaker with 5 mana angle, thanks to miscast to try and protect it. Scarab God's usually pretty controlling. What is a CMC? Why must you hurt me this way, chat? What did I ever do to you? That you feel the need to injure me in this manner? Thank you, honey. Oh, it looks just like the picture.
Well, you just concede.
It just concede. Look at chat. There's autofocus. That smells good.
Just concede so we could talk about it.
Concede so you could talk about it while I play.
But I put together a slideshow.
You put together a slideshow? You put way too much effort into this.
I had to do something while it was cooking.
It does look legit, chat. I don't really want to discard at random. I think we just pass here. All right, we'll show the slideshow after the game, okay? We don't want to not use Christie's art, chap.
I mean, it's really not that impressive.
Shh, it's art. All right, so we definitely want to Dream Eater Tempo the Scarab God here. And then I think we just, again, set up second Vannifar here. So we'll do the Hyrax Tower, untap this, grab Spark Double.
Did I do a good job, honey?
It's really good.
Did you squeeze the lemon over it? Or you had a
I'm supposed to squeeze the lemon over the top?
Yeah, it's fancy.
Lemon has been squeezed, chap.
I didn't screw it up?
No. Were the directions easy to follow?
Wait, I'll look at my slideshow.
Oh, okay. We can talk about that when there's a slideshow in a minute, okay? Okay, well, I'm glad we made a backup. Oh, I should have tapped double green for this. Do we just make a coma here? I think we just make a coma here, right? Do we coma? I guess I could. Yeah, I'm just gonna coma. Coma puts a lot of pressure to play really fast. Yeah, the exact pricing with or without the code depends on how many you get. Like most things, the more you get at once, the deeper the discount is.
If you go on their website, like, and click the sign up button, they have, it shows you the price as you change from, I want this many meals, this often, this number of servings, and you can see the breakdown of how that changes the price per meal.
It's like tempo their dorks. These can't block. Did you make yours too, or just mine?
I didn't want to screw two meals up by trying to make two at the same time.
Okay, well, you didn't screw this one up. This one's very
Okay,
good.
well, if I was focusing on two, I wanted to give all my attention to one.
Chat, I sense that there was fear in their dojo. You want to link me the slideshow? Oh, okay. Alright, so Golga can fight something, we can tap something, and then they're probably dead? Yeah, they're dead here, right? We sack this, tap their blocker. And then this is 15 plus plenty more. Are some of my favorite vegetarian meals. Christy and I don't actually cook that many proper meals, which is...
I made you 2 entire meals this week, not counting this one.
We do, like, chili on occasion and, like, cheese sandwiches that are warm, which I think we're probably going to be ordering some meals from HelloFresh on occasion ourselves just to get good ideas for variety stuff.